got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you think it's okay to discuss your sex life, your relationship, your primary relationship sex life with your friends?
Yeah, that's why they're your friends.
So you and your buddies, like, you get into the details of your sex life.
Right, yeah. I mean, talk about everything. We're guys.
Really? I feel like that's I feel like when you first start dating somebody, it's like all you talk about with your friends. Like my girlfriends, my gay friends, like they just can't wait to hear like how big is it, how often, anything weird. They want to hear every detail, how many times in a week, how many times in a weekend. But once you get into a long-term relationship, I feel like that's personal then. It changes. It's like in the beginning of the relationship, I'll tell you everything you want to know. But now that we've been together like all this time, it's none of your business.
And it's not that exciting.
That's what you think.
Well, it's not that exciting to tell your friends. I mean, he's going to be, oh, man, last night, yeah, me and the old lady, guess what we did? Who cares?
It's less exciting for them to hear. Like, even if we're doing wacky stuff, it's like, oh, yeah, we know about that already. And you guys have been doing that for years. Like, there's nothing new there.
Okay, do men or women get more graphic with their stories?
Oh, 100% women.
Women will get down to nitty gritty of what happened play by play.
Yeah, because they want to know stuff. You know, like they will. Like I have a girlfriend who she's single, and I love living vicariously through her. Like all the guys that she's dating, and she called me the other day after a date, and I figured her question was going to be like, "Should I go out with him again?" Or he did this and that. She was calling to ask. How do I say this kindly? She tasted something that didn't taste right to her, and she wanted me to hear about what it tasted like and what I thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted my opinion on a certain taste. Is that the kindest way to put it?
So he gave her some wine, and she didn't like the wine.
Yeah, she didn't like the wine. The wine that he gave her
Was sour.
Yeah, it didn't taste right. And she was worried, like, had the wine gone bad?
Mm-hmm.
You know, does she need to tell him to call a wine doctor? You know?
Does she need to go see a wine doctor? Probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to go to a wine doctor. Yeah. But that was, you know, and it was right after the date. It was like her first question. She was like, I got to ask you something. So I'm thinking that she's going to say, you know, he said something weird about his mother, or he's still dating somebody else, or it was going to be some relationship oriented thing. No, she wanted to know. Like, she wanted to get down and dirty. And it's very matter of fact. Like, a lot of my girlfriends, when we go out, we have this, like, we call it the poor man's Sex in the City, because we're not half as interesting as those girls, but we do like to really share stuff. And I think it's like my generation grew up on Sex in the City, and they were the first to be like, women having sex like men, so let's talk about it. So my friends are all like that. They're really explicit. I mean, I've seen porn and been like, that's nothing. You should see what Deborah did on Saturday.
Well, I just love that your friend asked you that question. Instead of going to Google, she asked you for your advice on the wine.
Well, she wanted to know if I ever had that experience.
Well,
See,
and
Google can't tell you that. Your friends can.
No, Google can. It can tell you if the wine is expired.
No, but you want to know if other women have experienced expired wine.
Right.
And you want to know from your friends who you trust rather than just some rando on Google.
Now, that's completely wrong because she went to the friend with the most experience.
Right, which is why she came to me.
And what did you tell her to do about the wine?
I said, sometimes the wine doesn't taste good. It comes, it has to do with how the wine was made. Sometimes the wine wasn't made well. Sometimes the wine is made with junk food, and sometimes the wine is made with healthy food.
It's better if it's handmade.
Yeah.
Like homemade, If you make biscuits by hand, it's kind of like making handmade
Just go
wine.
step on his grapes.
This is going so the wrong way.